Hello dear students, in this class I am going to teach you nature of managerial economics. So before going to that concept, we will learn some basic concepts of what is a management, what is economics and what is a managerial economics. So what is a management? Management is a process of planning, organizing, staffing, directing, and controlling resources to achieve specific goals and objectives effectively and efficiently. So, it is a process of planning, organizing, staffing, directing, controlling. So, first we will understand these concepts. What is a planning? Planning means here we are deciding in advance what to do, how to do, where to do, and when to do, whom to do it. So these are comes under planning. So here we are planning now for the future. Simply we can say that where we are and where we want to be in, maybe that is maybe 6 months or 1 year, so whatever. So that's why every organization also has its own plan. So what they are and what they want to be in 6 months or 1 year. So they want to improve their sales, increase their sales. Sorry. So to improve their profits, to improve their marketing strategies. So like this. So these are comes in planning. So once planning is done, the next step is organizing. So here we are organizing the things. That means we are grouping the employees together to perform for the organizational goals. Organizing, we are classifying the activities. That means from planning we are identifying the activities, in organizing we are classifying and grouping the activities. So once we are classifying and grouping, then we are assigning the duties. So who are performing these duties? That means we are creating authorities and creating responsibilities. Once organizing is done, the next step is staffing, to put a right person in a right place. That means we are selecting the employees for the work. Maybe that is a recruitment process, selection process, placement, remuneration, performance appraiser, promotion and transfer. So all these things comes in the staffing. So once we are staffing the employees, the next step is direction. So here the manager has a vital role in directing. That means here he has communicating and motivating the employees towards the goals. Maybe he motivating through, maybe in providing bonus, providing incentives, maybe that is a monetary in terms or otherwise non-monetary. Okay. So once direction is done, and the next step is controlling the things. So here controlling means that is a continuous monitoring and continuous checking the actual performance. So how they are controlling the performance, sorry, how they are checking and monitoring the performance. So in planning, they are have some objectives. That means they are set some standards. So according to that standards, in controlling, we are checking the actual performance. So then we are comparing the actual performance with these standards. So both are same, the process is going well, so no need to um, take any actions. But if the process is not going well, then the manager has to take action. So again he has to go for planning, and then organizing, staffing, directing and controlling. So this is a continuous process. Okay, understand? So once these things happen, then the so come back to the definition. That is, it is a process of planning, organizing, staffing, directing and controlling the resources. What are the resources? Resources means man, machine, capital, technology, tools, technicians. So all these are comes under resources. So we are using these resources properly to achieve specific goals, that is other than organizational goals, effectively and efficiently. Okay, understood. So this is the definition of management. So let us understand this definition with one example. Suppose there is a car manufacturing company. Okay, maybe say ABC. Okay, so the car manufacturing company has a goal is to improve its productivity. Okay, so to improve their efficiency of productivity, further they want to invest some capital for this their objective. Okay, so how these five process, that is a process of five things, how they will help the management, let us see that. Okay, so the first step is planning. So here the manager sets some objectives. So first objective, to improve 20% sales by 6 months. Okay, 20 percentage ఒక 6 months లో 20% సేల్స్ అనేది అచీవ్ చేయాలి. దట్ ఈస్ ద ఫస్ట్ ఆబ్జెక్టివ్స్. అండ్ సెకండ్ ఆబ్జెక్టివ్ ఈజ్ టు ఇన్వెస్ట్ సమ్ అమౌంట్ ఇన్ మెషినరీ, పర్చేసింగ్ ఇన్ మెషినరీ. సో న్యూ మెషినరీ, సో ఇక్కడ మనం ఏమనుకుంటున్నాం, ఎఫిషియన్సీ ఆఫ్ ద ప్రోడక్ట్ని ఇంప్రూవ్ చేయాలి అనుకుంటున్నాం. సో అప్పుడు ఏం చేస్తాం, మనం ఓల్డ్ మెషినరీని మనం తీసివేసేసి న్యూ మెషినరీని పర్చేస్ చేస్తాం. ఓకే, సో దట్ ఈస్ అవర్ plan of a particular ABC company, that is a car manufacturing company. So once planning is done, the next step is organizing. So organizing లో ఏం చేస్తాము అంటే, we are arranging the materials and machines ఎఫెక్టివ్లీ. దట్ మీన్స్ మనం ఆల్రెడీ ప్లానింగ్లో పర్చేస్ చేయాలి అనుకున్నాం కాబట్టి ఆర్గనైజింగ్లో ఏం చేస్తాము అంటే, వీఆర్ పర్చేసింగ్ ద మెషిన్స్. అట్ ద సేమ్ టైమ్ వీఆర్ అరేంజింగ్ అసైనింగ్ ద టాస్క్ టు ద ఎంప్లాయీస్ ఆర్ వర్కర్స్. సో వన్స్ ఆర్గనైజింగ్ అయిన తర్వాత నెక్స్ట్ వన్ వచ్చేసి మనకి స్టాఫింగ్. సో ఇన్ ది స్టాఫింగ్, రిక్రూటింగ్ ఎంప్లాయీస్, బికాస్ దట్ ఈస్ ఎ న్యూ టెక్నాలజీ. సో దానికోసం మనం ఏం చేయాలి, వీఆర్ రిక్రూటింగ్ ఎ న్యూ టెక్నీషియన్స్, బికాస్ ఆల్రెడీ మన దగ్గర ఉన్న వర్కర్స్ ఏంటంటే ఓల్డ్ టెక్నాలజీని యూస్ చేసుకుంటారు. బట్ ఇక్కడ మనం ఒక న్యూ మెషినరీని పర్చేస్ చేసాం కాబట్టి, సో the workers, they don't know how to operate or how to perform the activities with that particular new machines. So that's why the company will recruit a new technicians. ఓకే, సో వన్స్ మనం న్యూ టెక్నీషియన్స్ని రిక్రూట్ చేసుకుంటాము, అట్ ద సేమ్ టైం ఆల్రెడీ ఎగ్జిస్టెడ్ ఎంప్లాయీస్కి ట్రైనింగ్ అండ్ డెవలప్మెంట్ అనేది ప్రొవైడ్ చేస్తాం. సో దెన్ ఓన్లీ దట్ ఈస్ పాసిబుల్ టు అచీవ్ దిస్ గోల్. Okay, that is comes under staffing. So once staffing is done, the next step is directing. So in this directing, the managers or the higher who are the supervisors, they are motivating the workers. Okay, so they are motivating the workers or employees to learn a new technology, because they don't know. So most of them workers are, they are not highly educated. Okay, proper training and development, at the same time they need a lot of guidance from the from their supervisors. Okay, so in this direction, the directing, the employees will learn new skills. At the same time, here the management also will provide more number, provide a bonus or incentives who are performing well. ఓకే, సో ఎవరైతే బాగా చేస్తారో, ఎవరైతే ఆ ప్రొడక్టివిటీని డెవలప్ చేయడానికి కంపెనీస్కి ఎవరైతే హెల్ప్ చేస్తారో, సో వాళ్ళకి బోనస్ కానీ ఇన్సెంటివ్స్ కానీ ఇవ్వడం అనేది ఈ స్టెప్లో అనేది జరుగుతుంది. సో దట్స్ వై దట్ ఈస్ వన్ ఆఫ్ ద మానిటరీ మోటివేషన్. సో దే ఆర్ మోటివేటింగ్ త్రూ మానిటరీ టర్మ్స్. సో ఫైనాన్షియల్గా మనకి సపోర్ట్ చేస్తే దే ఆర్ పర్ఫార్మింగ్ మోర్ వెల్. సో వన్స్ direction is done, the next step is controlling. In this controlling, the management will continuous monitoring the performance of the employees. That means they are performing well or not. How they check the performance? By output. Okay, so by output only, the management will know the the performance of the workers. Suppose ఈరోజు ఒక 100 ప్రొడక్ట్స్ని ప్రొడ్యూస్ చేస్తే, సో నెక్స్ట్ డే మోర్ దాన్ 100 ప్రొడ్యూస్ చేస్తే, సో వీ కెన్ సే దట్ దెర్ ఈస్ ఏ బెటర్మెంట్ ఇన్ ప్రొడక్టివిటీ. అంతే కదా, అది అర్థమవుతుంది. సో దట్ ఈస్ కంట్రోలింగ్ అట్ ద సేమ్ టైం అండ్ కంపేరింగ్ ద targets. So what we are planning, that is a 20% 20% of output in the next 6 months. So we are 6 months. At the same time we have also daily targets. సో ఈ టార్గెట్స్లో మనం వీళ్ళు వర్కర్స్ వర్క్ చేస్తున్నారా లేదా అన్నది కూడా చెక్ చేస్తాం. సో ఇఫ్ ద ప్రాసెస్ గోయింగ్ వెల్, so continue this process. If the process is not going well, again the manager has to plan, organize, staffing, directing and control. So this is a entire continuous process of management. Okay, and the next topic is economics. What is economics? It is a study of human behavior about producing, consuming and distributing the goods and services in the world of scarce resources. Okay, so it is a study of human behavior, that is a behavior of ourselves about producing, consuming and distributing the goods and services. Here producing means how the goods are produced. That means this is happening in production. What is a production? That is a conversion of raw materials into final output. With example we can learn clearly. Okay, suppose there is a sugarcane juice shop. So here the raw material is sugar canes. Okay, we can use lemon, ginger also. So here the raw material is sugar cane. So then these we put in machinery. Okay, the sugar canes is put in the machinery. Then the final output is juice. So we get the end product is juice. So here the sugar cane is an input or raw material. This converted into juice. So with help of machinery, that is called working process. సో ఇక్కడ మనం ఏం చేసామండి, షుగర్ కేన్ని మనం మెషిన్లో యూస్ చేసి ఫైనల్గా మనకి జ్యూస్ అనేది వచ్చేసింది, ఫైనల్ అవుట్పుట్. సో హియర్ ద రా మెటీరియల్ ఈస్ కన్వర్టెడ్ ఇంటూ ఫైనల్ అవుట్పుట్, దట్ ఈస్ ఎ జ్యూస్. సో దిస్ ఈస్ a small example for production process. Okay, and next, consuming. What is a consuming? Consuming means the products and services which satisfies the customer needs and wants. So if their needs and wants will satisfy, then only the customer will buy the product, otherwise they don't buy the product. And distributing. So we have lot of distribution channels like suppliers, wholesalers, retailers and nowadays e-commerce. So e-commerce also one of the most efficient, best distribution channels in nowadays. So we have lot of like Amazon, Flipkart, Myntra, and in cities also we have Zomato and Swiggy, Zepto. Within 10 minutes we can get the product. So all these will, the companies wanted to convenient of the customer. Okay, so they didn't give any trouble to the customers because they need customer satisfaction. Okay, goods and services in the world of scarce resources. So every country, every organization, every company, even at how in our house also we have very scarce resources. That is, we have only limited resources. Ante kada. So with these limited resources, how we will get the maximum profit or maximum uh, creation of wealth? So this is our target. Okay, so this is the concept of economics. Economics is divided into two types, that is a microeconomics and macroeconomics. Micro, in the name it suggests that micro, it is a small, macro means it is a big or large. Coming to microeconomics, here we are studying about a particular company or a particular segment or particular department. Okay, maybe we are focusing a particular department, maybe we are focusing production, marketing, sales. So here we are studying a particular concept. Okay, and coming to the macroeconomics, here we are studying the entire industry at the same time. So these are the external concepts, that is the external factors which influencing a company or a particular industry. So what are the external factors? These factors may be a GDP, that is a gross domestic product, a country's GDP, and inflation rates, interest rates, maybe some political factors, employment rate, income level of a consumers. So these all these external factors, how they influencing a particular industry or a particular company. So these comes under macroeconomics. Okay, and the next concept is a managerial economics. That is our subject, managerial economics. So it is a combination of both management and economics. Okay, it is an integration of a combination of economic theory with business practices for the purpose of decision making and forward planning. Every organization wants to achieve its goals. Okay, so how we can achieve these goals? With a proper, by proper taking a decision only we will achieve this. So we are combining both management and economic theories in our regular business practices. Then only we can get a better decision making. Okay, the main objective of managerial economics is a good decision making and forward planning. Next concept is nature of managerial economics. The nature of managerial economics, that is first one is microeconomics. So managerial economics is related to microeconomics. How? Because in microeconomics we are studying a particular company or a particular department. So at the same time, managing in managerial economics also we are focusing a particular a department, that is we are taking a better decision making. So why we are using managerial economics? To take a better decision making. Suppose if you want to launch a new product. ఓకే, ఒక న్యూ ప్రోడక్ట్ని లాంచ్ చేయాలి అనుకుందాం. సో ఒక న్యూ ప్రోడక్ట్ని లాంచ్ చేయాలి అంటే ఏం చేయాలి? ఇనిషియల్గా వీ నీడ్ టు కండక్ట్ కస్టమర్ సర్వీస్. సో వాట్ దేర్ నీడ్స్ అండ్ వాంట్స్. సో ఏ ప్రోడక్ట్ వాళ్ళకి ఏ రిక్వైర్మెంట్స్ ఏముంటాయి, ఆ ప్రోడక్ట్లో ఎలాంటి చేంజెస్ కావాలి అనుకుంటున్నారు, ఎలాంటి స్పెసిఫికేషన్స్ ఇంకా ఎక్స్ట్రా యాడ్ చేయాలి అనుకుంటున్నారు. సో కస్టమర్ సర్వీస్ని మనం కండక్ట్ చేయాలి. అట్ ద సేమ్ టైం శాంప్లింగ్ ప్రొడక్ట్స్ అనేది మనం డిస్ట్రిబ్యూట్ చేయాలి. సో వన్స్ మన ప్రోడక్ట్ని ప్రొడ్యూస్ చేసిన తర్వాత ఆ శాంపుల్స్ అనేది ఇవ్వాల్సి ఉంటుంది. వన్స్ వాళ్ళు యాక్సెప్ట్ చేస్తే నెక్స్ట్ అది మార్కెట్లో మనం తీసుకురావడానికి యూజ్ ఉంటుంది. సో ఈ ఎంటైర్ ప్రాసెస్ అంతా మనకి ఎక్కడ జరుగుతుంది? దట్ ఈస్ ఇన్ మార్కెట్ అండ్ సేల్స్ డిపార్ట్మెంట్. ఓకే, and coming to the use of macroeconomics. In macroeconomics, already we learned macroeconomics, that is what are the external factors will influence in a particular industry or a company. That means suppose the income level of employees, employment rate. సపోజ్ మనం ఈ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ని తీసుకుంటే కనుక ఒక న్యూ ప్రోడక్ట్ని లాంచ్ చేయాలి అనుకుంటున్నాం. బట్ మనకి ఎక్స్టర్నల్ ఫ్యాక్టర్స్లో దెర్ ఈజ్ నో ఎంప్లాయ్మెంట్ లేదు అంటే దెర్ ఈజ్ నో ఇన్కమ్ లెవెల్. ఓకే, సో ఇన్కమ్ లేదు అంటే దెర్ ఈజ్ నో పర్చేసింగ్ పవర్. సో వాళ్ళ దగ్గర పర్చేసింగ్ చేసే క్యాపబిలిటీ అనేది ఉండదు. సో ఇలాంటి మార్కెటింగ్ కండిషన్స్లో మనం న్యూ ప్రోడక్ట్ని లాంచ్ చేస్తే దెర్ ఇస్ నో యూస్. ఓకే, at the same time there is a interest rates are very high. Okay, where do we get investment? Maybe from banks or any other financial institutions. So if you want to launch a new product in the market, we need to borrow money from banks or any other financial institution. If the interest rates are very high, that is interest rate which is related to macroeconomics. సో ఇంట్రెస్ట్ రేట్స్ అనేవి మనకి చాలా ఎక్కువ అయితే ఏమవుతుంది, మనకి ప్రొడక్షన్ కాస్ట్ అనేది ఇంక్రీజ్ అయిపోతుంది. సో దానివల్ల మనకి ఏమవుతుంది, మనం మార్కెట్లో ప్రోడక్ట్ని లాంచ్ చేసిన ఇట్ లీడ్స్ టు లాసెస్. ఓకే, అండర్స్టాండ్. అండ్ నెక్స్ట్, ఆర్ట్ అండ్ సైన్స్. హౌ మేనేజరియల్ ఎకనామిక్స్ ఈజ్ రిలేటెడ్ టు ఆర్ట్ అండ్ సైన్స్. కమింగ్ టు ద సో how creatively, how effectively he will solve that particular problem. So it is related to a critical thinking and critical thinking mindset and some creativity levels of a particular manager. And how it is related to science, because science there is a practical knowledge. Okay, in science which is related to, so here we are applying the economic theories and economic principles directly in the organization or any particular department. Suppose if we want to increase the sales, we can estimate the demand from the market. That is the concepts like some economic exam theories like a law of demand, law of supply, elasticity of demand. So all these are comes under theories of economics, which is related to science. And managerial economics is related to a prescriptive and normative in nature. What is a prescriptive and what is a normative? Prescriptive in nature means it gives a practical recommendations and guidelines to help the management to make optimal decision makings. That means in prescription it provides a practical knowledge, okay, rather than theoretical knowledge. It gives a practical knowledge whether that is possible or impossible, it is practically applicable or not. All these things are comes under prescriptive nature. And coming to the normative nature, it deals what ought to be rather than what is. That means we should, ఓకే, వాట్ వీ షుడ్ డూ, మనం ఏది చేయాలి కంపల్సరీ, ఓకే, ఏది చేయాలి అండ్ ఏది చేయకూడదు ఎలా అన్నది మనకి ఇన్ నార్మటివ్ స్టేజ్. సో ఇట్ మెయిన్లీ ఫోకసెస్ ఆన్ వాల్యూస్. ఓకే, ఇన్ ప్రిస్క్రిప్షన్, ఇన్ ప్రిస్క్రిప్టివ్ వి ఫోకస్ ఆన్ ప్రాక్టికల్ నాలెడ్జ్, ఇన్ నార్మటివ్ దట్ ఈస్ ఏ వాల్యూ ఓరియంటెడ్. ఓకే, అండ్ కమింగ్ టు ద managerial economics is related to multidisciplinary. What is a multidisciplinary? That is a multi means which is related to number of areas. What are the areas? Here the managerial economics related to many other areas also. That is maybe statistics, finance, marketing, advertising, psychology. So all these areas are related to a multidisciplinary. How this is works, so with an example we will understand the concept. Suppose there is a car manufacturer, okay, so he wants to enter in EV market, that is electrical vehicle market. సో ఇప్పుడు ప్రజెంట్ మనకి ఓలా బైక్స్ ఉన్నాయి కదా, ఎలక్ట్రికల్ బైక్స్ ఉన్నాయి. సో ఎలక్ట్రికల్ కార్స్ని కూడా లాంచ్ చేయడానికి ట్రై చేస్తున్నారు. సో ఈ మ్యానుఫ్యాక్చర్ కూడా ఏమనుకున్నారంటే ఈవీ కార్స్లోకి ఎంటర్ అవుదాము అనుకున్నారు. సో అదర్ ఏరియాస్, దట్ మీన్స్ సపోజ్ ఎకనామిక్స్ తీసుకుంటే కనుక ఇన్ ఎకనామిక్స్లో మనం ఏం చేస్తాం, what is the demand for EVs, that is a demand for electrical vehicles. Okay, who will buy, so which is related to economics. And next coming to finance department. Okay, In finance department, we focus on what is the pricing and investment strategies. Okay, pricing and investment strategies. So how we pricing the particular product and what is our investment. Okay, these are comes under finance department. So this is related to economics. And next, suppose statistics means, in statistics, by statistics we get the data of previous year, previous year sales of any competitor, same who are selling the EV bikes or EV cars. So with the help of competitors data, we can estimate the future data. Okay, uh, what will be the future, whether the customers will buy or not, what is the sales, what is the profit, is there any losses. So all these are comes in data. So the data which is, so here we are using that particular data and we are solving the problems, and so which is also related to statistics. And we are also focus on psychology, that is the mindset of customers. Who are our customers, who wants to buy our electrical vehicles, because there is a huge market for cars or bikes in the outside, that is maybe whether they are petrol or diesel, whatever. But what is the demand for EV bikes? Okay, that is the big question. So who will buy this particular EV bikes? The people who are um, eco conscious, that means economic friendly conscious people, definitely they will buy this kind of electrical vehicles. So here we are, suppose a particular decision, that is we are launching a EV cars, how many departments will work? Economics, finance, statistics, psychology. Okay, so managerial economics is not only related to economics or management, it is related to other departments also. Okay, so this is a nature of managerial economics. Hope you are understanding the concept. ఏమైనా డౌట్స్ ఉంటే నాకు కామెంట్ చేయండి. థ్యాంక్ యూ.